Hi, Jennifer with ABC Pet Resort here in Houston. Many of our Facebook followers recently learned that I was given the opportunity to adopt one of our daycare regulars, Lance. Well, I have a little twist to share with you. My family and I not only welcomed home Lance, but also a pre-planned pup named Grit, and it was all in the same week. Now, we don't recommend that you adopt two with such drastic age ranges, but we have known Lance for a long time, and he is just so special. He's such a kind soul, and I knew he would be that rare fit to help me raise our puppy. Since this is such a unique situation, we wanted to document and share our experiences and give you some tips along the way to help you with your own fur babies. This story really starts with another amazing dog, Dallas. Dallas was my longest relationship in life. He moved over a dozen times with me, worked cows in his younger years, tolerated the apartment life for a short time, played hard to get with his human sister, and even helped us with some early socialization with a few puppies here at ABC. This past September, at 15 years old, we said goodbye to this amazing guy after a tough battle with cancer. The quiet of the house just really haunted us as a family, and we also quickly learned it really wasn't Dallas's hair that made the house dirty, it was us. In fact, it was a bit messier. You just don't realize how nice it is to have your own personal Hoover in the kitchen while you cook, until that Hoover is gone. The pull to have fur in the house was strong, and we wanted that puppy experience. After a long search, we found Grit. He's an AKC registered Australian cattle dog. And this breed they're just as smart as a border collie, but they're tenacious and they're stubborn, kind of like a terrier. We knew that our hands would be full with this little guy. We had his pickup and our daughter's surprise all lined up. It was for the first weekend in December. As a quick side note, there is value in both rescue and preserving and protecting historic pure breeds. If you'd like more information on how to select an ethical breeder, one that's completed necessary health testing, socialization, and expects to have a lifelong relationship with their puppy owners, please feel free to reach out to me and I can point you to some great resources. The love and the bond the team here at ABC makes with our amazing clients and fur guests can be hard to describe. The week of Thanksgiving, we lost a client and a friend. The ABC team was determined to make sure Lance remained a staple member of the ABC pack. With the help of the Golden Retriever Rescue of Houston and a dear family friend, I was able to officially adopt him 2 days prior to Grit's homecoming. And after only a week apart, Lance walked into ABC, he got hugs, happy tears, and of course a ton of extra cookies. Again, we don't recommend adopting two dogs with such a drastic age range at the same time. Lance is a special case. He's a star dog. He helps us evaluate incoming campers, socialize puppies in our puppy program, and I already had a strong bond with him. His transition in our home would not be as challenging as it could be for many other adoption cases. Lance really settled in pretty quickly. We did have a few hiccups, and I plan on sharing those with you in future episodes. Now, just 7 days after coming to the Pearson home, he has his favorite couch, and he confidently lets us know when it's time to go for a walk. When you introduce a dog to a new environment, there are many things to think about, and each situation, place, and person will need different preparation. When introducing two soon-to-be family members, for that first interaction, make sure each dog is on neutral turf. Meet at a park or down the block or maybe at a friend's house, preferably outside. You want to set these kids up for success. And if one feels like they need to protect while the other feels like everything is new, we may see some behaviors that will add extra stress in the interaction. As you can see, I had Lance on lead and let the pup approach. A puppy at this age tends to be cautious. Grit needed to feel like he had multiple exit options. Plus, he was tiny enough I could easily pick him up and end the interaction. While Lance is a stellar student of body language, he is much bigger than Grit, so I had him stay on lead. That way I could help him gauge his own animation. Lance offered many things, play bows, faceaways, and other calming signals to Grit, but Grit just kind of cautiously approached, and for this short 2-minute introduction, it was a success. Don't ask for the whole world at once. End on a positive, always. Always give individual attention and give it often when you have 2 new pups. During the next slide, we will watch a video of their first indoor interaction in their new home. Dogs are masters of body language. Lance can tell that Grit is not ready. Grit found a hiding place with a visual of the whole room, and Lance does exactly what we need him to do. He shows interest when the puppy shows positive interest and looks away and ignores Grit when he is nervously barking or hiding under the chair. Now I'll narrate some so you can see some key behaviors that I'm looking for from both dogs. There's one behavior that if you have any recommendations, I would love the reference, and that's for a husband trainer. My hubby just lays down between the two, disrupting the dog's ability to communicate and putting himself in harm's way if something were to escalate. Standing with a relaxed posture or crouching or kneeling is really preferable. So please just ignore him and watch the dogs. First here, Lance is showing interest in Grit. Grit is unsure and has himself in a safe place, somewhere he can see but can't be reached and he can easily escape from. When Grit starts to show a behavior, barking, Lance first evaluates if it's playful or rude. Once he decides it's rude, you see Lance look away, showing disinterest. This is the first step dogs use to calm each other. When Lance senses that these lookaways are not correcting the barking, he gets up and he walks away. And that is a great, appropriate way for an adult to say no to a puppy. Grit gains some confidence and comes out for a sniff. Lance is walking away, so the threat is greatly reduced to him. Then here comes the husband, messing up the communication. I'm joking with you, honey. Well, kind of, but don't lay on the floor. Lance sees that Grit is interested in relaxing, so Lance offers to play. Grit doesn't reciprocate, so Lance removes himself from the situation, allowing Grit his space, which helps him grow in confidence. When you have an adult dog that is polite and takes time to read body language and responds appropriately, comfort levels increase quickly. These two were napping in the same room within an hour, and the following day they had their first vet visit together with their new mom. And as you can see, there is just no stress at the vet clinic. Extremely overwhelming first vet visit. They're both completely ready to take a nap. I hope you enjoyed our quick Lance and Grit intro story. But stay tuned and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. We look forward to sharing more Lance and Grit experiences like potty and crate training, teaching old dogs new tricks, and then Grit's road to the Canine Good Citizen test. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out and we'll see you soon.